Alright, guys, we are gonna be reacting. Well, my wife was gonna be reacting for the first time some of the top 10 places to visit in Russia. First time for her just to see this video, so this is gonna be very interesting. So let's jump in and see what's going on.
What's up, guys? My name is Ryan Shirley, and I want to show you some of my favorite places in the beautiful country of Russia. So here's my Russian top 10.
No. AI.
Russia is home to some of the world's most stunning landscapes. The country is full of incredible scenery, intriguing history, and some of the world's most peculiar places. From the coast of the Black Sea to the mountains of Siberia, Russia just has so much to offer. For our first location, we're going to head to the Kamchatka Peninsula. Now this may be one of the most wild and beautiful places in all of Russia. It's a sea-battered land dotted with over 160 volcanoes. It's basically Russia's version of Iceland with a little bit of Alaska. The volcanic peninsula.
No, this is not AI. No. Why are you saying that?
It just look how perfect it looks. Like untouched.
Well, a lot of these land, Russia's big. Russia's big. So a lot of these land is just there.
Really untouched.
Yeah, it's almost untouched.
Yeah. Wow.
Basically Russia's version of Iceland with a little bit of Alaska. The volcanic peninsula is home to bears, killer whales, and some of the most stunning places I've ever seen. The largest active volcano on the peninsula in all of Eurasia is there. I won't even try to pronounce it. It stands at an impressive 4,750 meters tall. The capital of the peninsula is Petropavlovsk. It's an impressive city that is dwarfed over by massive volcanoes. There are no roads from mainland Russia that lead to Kamchatka, so the best way to get there is by plane. I think this
Which one?
Like, even if you lived in that city overlooking that mountain. Wow.
Mainland Russia that lead to Kamchatka, so the best way to get there is by plane. I think this may be one of the most beautiful yet undiscovered places in the world. After Kamchatka, we're going to head over to Siberia. Siberia is just this massive region. It makes up more than 3/4 of Russia's land area, but only about 25% of Russia's population lives there due to its remoteness and harsh weather. One of the craziest places in Siberia and all of Russia is Lake Baikal, located in the southern part of Siberia. Lake Baikal is the largest freshwater lake in the world. It contains more than 20% of all the world's fresh water. I mean, take that in for a second. It's also the world's deepest lake with a depth of 1,642 meters. It's home to one of the only freshwater sills. During the winter months, the ice can freeze to be 2 meters thick. One of the easiest ways to get across.
God, you saw how thick that ice is?
During the winter months,
look at how thick that thing is.
The ice can freeze
you go
to be
ice
2
skating
meters
there, you're not gonna fall in.
Wow, it's
thick. One of the easiest ways to get across is with a hoverboat, or you can have a winter workout and ice skate on the world's largest ice rink. The Okon Island is the third largest island on the lake, and it's home to Lake Baikal's most famous landmark, the Shaman Rock. There are also several vibrantly colored ritual poles that hold a sacred significance to the native people. After Lake Baikal, we're going to visit the Altai Mountains. This mountain range is nicknamed the Switzerland of Siberia, and I totally understand why. I'm just blown away by the scenery here. Altai Mountains are a mountain range that is located not only in Russia, but also extends to Mongolia, China, and Kazakhstan. Altai translates to Golden Mountain, and I have to say that the Altai scenery lives up to its name with its unique colors and golden vegetation. The tallest point in the Altai is the Beluka Mountain. It stands at an impressive 4,509 meters tall. One of the best places to see the peaks is from the Glacier Lake down below. Another incredible spot in the Altai is the Aktru Valley. It's a stunning glacier valley that is dwarfed over by this uniquely shaped mountain. I mean, it'd just be so cool to camp there. I mean, who would have thought Russia looked so much like Switzerland? Another stunning place in Siberia is the Ergaki Nature Park. Now, it's located in the western Sayan mountain range, more than 14-hour stride from the Altai Mountains. Now, Ergaki might as well be called the Dolomites of Russia because that's what they remind me of. It's a beautiful park full of impressive peaks and alpine scenery. One of the coolest features of Ergaki is the Brothers Rock Formation. It creates an almost perfect parabola. I mean, just such a cool shape. Ergaki is just another one of Russia's many hidden gems. I hope y'all can see. After, we're going to head over to the Pacific Ocean to the port city of Vladivostok. When you look at where this city is on the map, it's in a very peculiar spot. It's located right in the southeastern tip of Russia. It's right next to China, and it's just a 4-hour drive to the border of North Korea.
Oh,
I'm just
wow.
really impressed with this city. It's so green and has beautiful surroundings of the coast. Vladivostok is the largest Russian port on the Pacific Ocean and marks the end of the Trans-Siberian Railway. It's a 7-day journey all the way back to Moscow. Now, the
Yeah, I think
forest
it's
and mountains.
7-day
remember
journey.
like the Spaniard guy.
Mm-hmm.
Think
Oh,
he
when he
did
took
it.
the
Yeah, I
train.
think
Yeah.
it's only from Moscow to Siberia. It's only one. No, that was from St. Petersburg. I'm sorry.
Yeah, to
Because I
Moscow.
think Moscow is the same thing. For that train goes from one place to only. How can I say this? It only goes to Siberia. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
Like Moscow, all
Like
the way.
one stop.
No one stop. Only one line, I guess. There's only one line.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like
right.
one line. There's not multiple lines. Just one line. I think. I don't know. Let me know in the comment
Around
section below.
Vladivostok are home to the incredibly rare Amur,
Wow.
leopard, and Siberian tigers.
Hmm.
Anyways, Vladivostok is such an interesting Russian city. I hope you can see someday. Now, afterwards, we're going to take that 7-day train ride across Russia to Moscow. Located in the central part of the country, Moscow is the world's northernmost and coldest mega city. It's
Wow.
also Europe's second most populous city with over 12.4 million residents. One of the
A lot
most
of people
impressive
there.
places in Moscow is the St. Basil's Cathedral. It was completed in 1561 under orders of Ivan the Terrible. I mean, it has such a unique look with its colorful onion-shaped
very
domes.
cakey.
Now, right next
Yeah.
to the
Oh, you wanna eat
cathedral
it?
is the Moscow Kremlin. It's a fortified
take a bite
complex
of it,
that was
right?
completed in 1495. It serves as the official residence of Vladimir Putin, so it's basically the Russian equivalent of the White House. One of the most stunning buildings is the Moscow State
State
University.
University.
It reminds me
Wow.
of a scene straight out of a Batman movie. I mean, there's just so many
Yeah.
intriguing places to visit in Moscow. What a wild place.
Whoa.
Moscow is
Oh,
also a
wow.
great starting point to visit the Golden Ring of Russia. Now, the Golden Ring is a loop of some of the country's most picturesque and historical towns.
I
You'll
think
find no
Mom and
shortage
Dad
of the
have a picture of
classical
that.
onion dome.
When my parents went to adopt us, they have a picture. I'll have to, one episode, we'll have to bring out some pictures
Mhm.
so you guys can see.
Churches. To do the loop, you can start in Moscow and make the 12-hour journey as you visit the 8 charming towns that make up the Golden Ring. Now, one of my favorite towns on the route is Suzdal. It's one of the oldest towns in Russia and was founded back in the 11th century. I really like the Cathedral of the
That's
Nativity
crazy.
with its blue domes
That's how the
dotted
Orthodox
with
churches
stars.
look.
Another impressive town on the Golden Ring is Kostroma. It's the farthest one from Moscow, and it's home to an impressive Ipatevsky Monastery that was founded back in the 13th century. I mean, there's just so many fascinating places to visit. So if you're in
13th
Moscow,
century.
definitely recommend
basically the
checking out the
1200.
Golden Ring. Now, after, we're going to head over to the Caucasus Mountains. The
That's where
mountain
that
range
dance
stretches
was.
from the
Where
Black
that-
Sea
Oh,
all the way to
okay.
the Caspian Sea. Now, the Caucasus Mountains are home to the tallest mountain in
Wow.
Europe, Mount Elbrus. Now, located in the southwestern part of Russia, stands this massive 5,642 meter high stratovolcano.
Wow,
It's a
elevation
dormant
must be-
volcano, and the last eruption was in 50 AD. The mountains in the area remind me a lot of the Swiss Alps. I just can't believe how big they are. You want to hike to the top. The easiest way is by
Wow.
taking up the cable cars up to around 4,000 meters in elevation and then taking the normal route. I mean, I'd love to summit the mountain one day. After Mount Elbrus, we're going to head to the Russian Riviera to visit Sochi. Now, located on the eastern coast of the Black Sea, Sochi is home to one of the best climates in all of Russia. Thanks to the sea, it
It's very
maintains a
tropical there.
subtropical
Oh, okay.
climate. Sochi is famous for having a great coastline, and it hosted the Winter Olympics back in
Wow.
2014. The beachside area of Alder is where the Olympic Park is located, and it's just full of wonderful
Oh,
attractions. Now,
beautiful.
what's great about Sochi is its access to the mountains. Just
Yeah,
a
so
40
they have access to the mountains, so it could be tropical, but when you get access to the mountains, you're touching snow.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah,
Kind of
it's
like
crazy.
Chile, it's warm, but or
Yeah,
is it
but
Peru?
well, there's a lot of mountains
Or the
like that
Netherlands?
in
Yeah.
Europe. I think we have only a couple in the United States where it could be like summer and then these mountains
Well,
have a lot of snow.
Colorado.
So this mountain Sochi is like that.
Okay.
Sochi's like that, but the air is not that thick, I think, as
Oh, okay.
a lot of these places.
Right.
So they do the Olympics.
Oh, very cool.
Well, I mean, they done the Winter's Olympics
Right.
here. Not that they do it them all the time, but I think they only did it once there.
Mhm.
Did it once or all the time? I don't know. But usually you can just simply just go up, and you will get access to snow.
Very
strides
cool.
from the
Weird.
coast
Plus,
can
try
take you
ice
to
is
some
weird.
of Russia's greatest ski resorts where the
Wow.
Winter Olympics took place. Now,
So
for
the
our
Winter
last
Olympics is
location, we're
usually
going to
like
head to the
summers, I
beautiful
think.
city of St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg is located at the end of the Baltic Sea. It was founded back in 1703 after Russia captured it from the Swedish colonists. Today is one
Wow.
of Russia's most thriving cities and receives millions of tourists each year. I love all the canals. It reminds me of a mix between Amsterdam and Venice. Now, one of the most famous spots is the Peter and Paul Fortress. It was the original citadel of St. Petersburg and was finished in 1740. St. Petersburg is also home to the Lakta Center, which is the
Wow,
tallest building in all of Europe with a height of 462 meters. You can also check out the sites such as the Palace
Oh,
Square
that's
or many
beautiful.
of the city's beautiful gardens. Anyways, St. Petersburg is such an incredible city. You gotta visit. Well, that is it for my Russian top 10. I mean, there's just so many
Oh
beautiful
my
places in
There's
Russia.
many.
I'll have to make
So
a part 2. Let me know where your favorite
Yeah.
place in Russia is in the comments below. I also started a relaxation channel where I post hour-long films with calming music to bring some peace and nature in your life. I'll be releasing a Russian video soon. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram at
Oh, he's from Utah.
shirley.films. It's
Wow.
Ryan, and we will
Oh
see
my
you
God.
later.
Yeah, it's I'm telling you this.
Wow.
I mean, he does always a good job with these videos. It's
It looks like you could only see it in like a movie.
yeah,
Wow.
it's crazy. She doesn't even believe it. He thought it was
I had to
AI.
think I was born here and I would have never really.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
I'm
gorgeous.
so Americanized, so I would have
Right.
not.
Yeah,
Wow.
but it's gorgeous, right? No, that's
I would
all.
love. We have to visit. Definitely have to visit.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, it's gorgeous. I mean, this is my second time just watching this video, and it just amazed me how gorgeous it is. I have multiple videos like this,
Right.
but it's
It just
gorgeous.
looks so clean, so like
The culture's very
organized.
the culture's very well established.
Right.
Very well established, and you can see even from the western part with the St. Petersburg, or the eastern part, which is very more Central Asia. It's just still you can see still the Russian architecture just taking over. It's just gorgeous. Yeah. So what do you
Wow.
think?
I love too how you see Moscow is very city-like, and then
Yeah.
you see the other places it's more like rural
Yeah.
or
Like a mix.
like small town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a mix. There's some of them are kind of mixed, and then you have like the rural areas. I mean, cannot believe it.
And
It's
it
big.
looks so clean. Like I know
Big.
that you guys always say, why do you guys always comment on that? It's just
Because I mean,
from. Go ahead.
I don't know. I'm gonna say that we do struggle with a lot of our cities do struggle with cleanness.
Cleanliness. Yeah.
I mean, here in the rural places, super clean.
No, beautiful. Where we
Around
live,
here, you don't
yes.
see papers in the floor. Like it's very clean. But when it comes down to some of our cities, they do struggle with cleanness. So
Yeah. So just seeing even a city being that clean is like, wow, it's amazing.
yeah. So there you have it, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and make sure you subscribe.